Morning, guys. Out here checking the central boiler wood stove. It's how we heat the house. It's got a water jacket, and then there's pipes that run through the house, and then they go into a heat exchanger. Usually running at about 195, and then it shuts down until about like 178, and then it kicks back on and draws the oxygen in, so it burns the wood, and then it shuts it back down. So it's pretty efficient. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But the only problem that I find with the central boiler unit is there's no ash pan. So like your ashes are there, and you can't really empty them out unless you push all the coals back and dig out the ashes that are there, and I probably don't do that as much as I should, so you get less wood in it each time the ashes build up. But usually, as long as there's still airflow that gets in and the ashes aren't covering that, I don't really worry about it too much. There's enough wood in there to heat the house overnight, and then we just fill it again in the morning. So we're doing about 2 times a day. But I'll show you what the ashes look like now, and I'll see we're getting close to where I've got to get some out after it burns down a little bit. So that's where we're at. There's your oxygen door, which is humming right now. Means it's calling for heat. If you look at the numbers, we're at 179, so it's kicked back on. I don't have much in there from overnight. It's warmer out right now in January than it usually is in New York State. But right now, I'm going to let this burn throughout the day, and then tonight I'll probably do like a wheelbarrow full of ashes, take them out. So, but that's our central boiler. Like I said, pretty efficient. We've had it for, I don't know, I'd say almost 10 years, and we bought it 2 years old. We bought it used. The guy barely used it that had it, so it was like a brand new unit when we got it. And like I said, I have never used a boiler until I got that. And I'll show you the pipes. So there is our circulator pump. So it's plugged in there, and get an extra outlet that goes out to we run it out to the barn. We haven't got electric out there yet. So, and then there's our return line, which I think on this we might have the colors switched, but usually it's blue for, cooler and red for hot, but it doesn't really matter because, we're pushing the heat down through the circulator pump, and then it draws it back in, and that's the way it works. So, and this line right here is the type of, basically the line that it goes down into the ground and into the house. So, we're pretty happy with it. There's no ashes in the house. There's no wood in the house. There's no fire in the house. Our old house has had 3 or 4 chimney fires since they built it in 1892, and it's survived them all. But the previous, they were all previous owners. We've never had that problem. We took the chimney right out, and we use an electric hot water tank, so we don't really have anything that, wood-wise or anything that needs to vent other than like the sewer system out of the house. So the central boiler saved us from having to deal with that. I have asthma. My daughter has asthma, so having wood stove in the house, we just figured it'd be better not to have it in there. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for checking the boiler with me, and that's it for today.